1, 2, listen and do.
3, 4, face the door. 5, 6, zip your lips. 7, 8, line up straight. 9, 10, let the walking begin. And march, 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 home.
Okay, everybody, take out your lunch boxes and sit down. Every day, my kindergarten teacher would repeat this routine to get us ready for lunch. And every day we would walk down single file line down the hallway to the cafeteria. All of us students would march single file with our little lunch boxes as diverse as the line. There were blue ones, red ones, little ones, small ones, ones with cartoon characters and ones with letters. And in that lunch boxes would be white bread sandwiches. White bread in the sense that those what sandwiches were made out of, and white bread in the sense of the community that I grew up in. In a small town, my family was the only Asian one within the 10-mile radius. And the demographics at school didn't change much either. In a class of 30, there were 25 Caucasian students, 3 black students, and 2 Asian students. And what was worse was among the 2 Asian students, they would confuse us all the time. And one of them was even a boy. In the cafeteria, we sit next to our lunches, start trading our oatmeal cookies and carrot sticks for something better. And I opened my lunchbox, took out my lunch pail, full of rice, tofu, black beans, and kimchi. For those who don't know what kimchi is, it's a vegetable dish made of fermented Napa cabbage covered in a garlic sauce. My Caucasian uncle, who married into the family, once described it as month-old garbage with dirty diapers that's been sitting out in the hot Texas sun. When he made that comment, we just turned to him, gave a big, great smile, and said, "We know, isn't it wonderful?" Needless to say, most of the students there probably never even seen it, let alone smelled kimchi, but they knew there was something in the air that was different. But one by one, their noses sniffed the air for this noxious smell that they never smelled before. Eventually, one student finds the source of the smell. Little Susie takes a look at my lunchbox, scrunches up her nose, squints her eyes, and exclaims, "Ew, Gina's eating garbage." Of course, everyone turns around to face me and little Susie. One of them asked me, "Are you really eating garbage?" "I'm just eating my lunch, minding my business." But I know this was the moment of truth. This answer would determine whether I would become a social pariah or the mysterious foreigner with the exotic lunch. I take a look at them straight in the eye, tell them, "Of course not, don't be silly, it's not garbage." They all relieve, a sigh of relief goes around. "It's cat's eye, fried beetles, and monkey's brains." I have done it then. They all scream, "Ew, gross," running away, trying to escape the horrible stench of kimchi. The teachers try to calm the situation to no avail, trying to get the students to sit back down. I had all the space I wanted, space to put my books up, space to put my feet up. It was wonderful. But my teachers got so worried that I was eating lunch by myself for 2 weeks that they called my parents for a conference. A couple days after, another brave soul comes up to me and sees me eating a different lunch. He asked, "What are you eating?" I went this time, alligator tail. However, being Florida, alligator tail is not uncommon. The little kid goes, "Nah, you're lying. I've had alligator tail and it doesn't look like that." I go, okay, you caught me. I'm eating curry and rice. The next question that came out of his mouth surprised me. He asked, "Can I have some?" Everyone nearby heard us. I go, "Sure, why not?" I gave him a spoon. He lifted the spoon to his mouth. All eyes turned to him. He takes the spoon, puts it in his mouth, and there's silence in the whole cafeteria. Few seconds pass by. This is actually really yummy. This is soup. At that point, everyone knew I played a practical joke on them. They realized I wasn't really eating cat's brain and lizard tails. And ever since then, a new lunchtime tradition has been born called What's in Gina's Lunch, where we come up with the grossest, disgusting items you could think of for lunch. And the winner of that game got to try a bite of my gross lunch. Only after they took a bite did I tell them what they really ate. It's scary to face the unknown. It's human nature to fear it. But with the right attitude, a sense of humor, and a willingness to listen, you might be surprised by what you learn. Whether it's white bread, white rice, or white pita, it can be scary to bring something new and different among your coworkers and colleagues. However, if you keep your mind open and a willingness to learn and experience, you might be surprised. So please keep an open mind, an open heart, and of course, an open lunch.